The following is the season finale of TFC Modcraft Season 1. It was originally done on Twitch TV during a live stream broadcast, and I have now converted it to a video that I can put on YouTube. I will give you fair warning, however, the video quality throughout most of it, frankly, sucks. The reason for this is because I use the free version of XSplit Broadcaster, and it limits video quality and uses a most infuriating audio codec that I found very difficult to get converted into something I could actually use in this video. Having said that, enjoy the season finale for TFC Modcraft Season 1. Please don't blame me for the video quality. Thank you. All right. Yeah, we're live. Live and in person by remote control. Okay. Greetings, Mr. Go Bananas and FPS Game Master 91. Okay, let's see. How's this reactor doing? Looks like the fuel is about spent. $5,400 degrees. $168 EU per tick, not bad. I see a lot of smoke and steam coming off the reactor chamber. The smoke particles. Yeah. Greetings, Mike. So this reactor is just about used up its fuel, and I'd say that's a good thing given the temperature it's at. Oh, I forgot to change that. I was using it on a test world a little while ago. Okay. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. Okay, that one's full. This one's full. This one is getting started pretty good. Now this cycle on the reactor isn't putting out as much as it could because it had about an hour's worth of runtime where the power wasn't going anywhere because I had it hooked up wrong. So it won't yield the full 34 million EU this time. Okay. Yeah, these cells are just about shot. I'll know when it's done, though. The power output will drop to nothing. Okay. All right. Well, I don't think we're going to have a bad temperature problem. Because this thing's going to run out of fuel long before it gets too hot. I keep hearing skeletons.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I didn't back up the world before doing this. And I think I'm going to take a minute and do that. I will be back in just a moment. Okay. Yeah, I did. Oh boy, that's really special. Pardon me while I derp my way through the video. Yeah, the reactor's cooling off. I ended up with 3 near depleted uranium cells. There's 1 uranium cell left that hasn't been exhausted, but it's real close. And the power output is down to 8 EU per tick. So this thing is just about done. And it's cooling off. It was at a little over 5,600 and it's down to 5,400 now. Yeah. Let's see. Stopping here at the MFSUs. Okay, number 1 is full. And number 2 is full. And this one is at 2.5 million. So I've got 22.5 million EU stored up. And it would be 34 million if I hadn't have screwed up the power connections at the beginning. Okay, where's the spider? All right. I have overclockers in some of them, yes. Let's see, do I have any food on me? I just noticed. I seem to have a little problem here. Okay, that's going to take a few minutes to... Oh, for crying out loud, now what? Oh well. That stuff is handy. Okay, overclockers. Well, not in those, obviously. Let's see. I'll quit that. That's right, I upgraded all these machines. And this version of them don't use overclockers. So I guess I put them all away. Somewhere. Yeah, they're all here. Okay, what do we got here? That's busy. Not bad. Up to 10 diamonds there. That's good. Okay, let's just... Oh heck, just go this way. Yeah, 22.5 million EU ought to be really good. And then the next time this thing cycles, it'll produce a full 34 million. Okay, let's see. The idea I had for the season finale of this thing, well, that seems to have a problem. Oh, for crying out loud. It's not getting any of that. Oh, for crying out loud. Wrench, not the hummus. I must have a shortage of it inside. Oh well, not a problem. And I don't need to even bother checking on it. But the idea I had for the season finale was suggested in comments of one of the recent videos. Somebody wanted to see, and I'm sorry I don't remember who said that, but somebody wanted to see what it would be like if the reactor didn't stay cool enough and so on and actually blew. So I thought maybe it would be cool to arrange for something like that to happen. And let's see, where's a good place to do it? Yeah, why not? Right here. Right on the roof of this building. Got a black screen? Oh boy. Yeah, it's definitely refresh time. Okay, for this one, I am going into cheat mode on NEI. And let's see. I'm also going to disable item drops to prevent hideous, monstrous lag that I experienced when I tried this in a test world. Let's see. Okay, nuclear reactor, reactor chambers, and I guess I'll pick up uranium cells when I need them. And most of the rest of this stuff, just get it out of the way. Alright, well, I will need some of that cobble. Alright, cobble. Oh. Alright, and another chamber on the bottom. Okay. Uranium cells. This town is most certainly going bye-bye. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Cobble, cobble. I need to delete one of those and get myself a lever. Oh, I didn't need the cobble there. Alright, redstone signal on, keeps the reactor turned off. Okay, that thing is going to get hot fast. All right, so let's see what happens. It already had fire on it. Ooh, I took a hit clear out here. Village is gone, except for that piece of a house. Oh, you believe this? They survived. And it looks like none of the base was hit. But we've got a crater here that looks pretty deep. Okay. Let's have a little something out of equivalent exchange. The nukes. These things I found to be rather impressive. I set off about 20 of them in a test world, and I had not thought to turn off item drops. After the explosion, there were over 12,000, almost 13,000 entities floating in the crater, and it took half an hour for enough of them to despawn to make the game playable again. Half an hour at 1 frame per second. Okay, got well over 2 stacks of these things here now. That should set them off. Okay. Alright, villagers. Survive this. Boom. Oh boy, my frame rate just went to pot. It ought to recover a little quicker than it did the other day, though. I hope. Three frames a second. Even with item drops turned off, it's a good thing, though. If it's lagging this bad with drops turned off, it would be it might actually crash the whole computer with them turned on. I hope the video's still working. Good. I was worried maybe that it might kill XSplit. Okay, frame rate's coming back up. Oh boy. Would you look at this? Blasted a circular hole all the way to bedrock. That's cool. That's what happens when you set off 2.5 stacks of nukes all at once. Let's set daytime just to get a look at this. Wow. Bedrock and some obsidian. That's the only thing that survived. And a few bits of lava. Now, I seem to recall hearing stories about how in earlier versions, if you set off enough large explosions right at bedrock, you could occasionally blow a hole in it. It was some kind of a glitch that they since fixed, but wow, look at this. All right, I want to try something here. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Shoot the moon with a portal gun and you get this really vicious gravity effect. I did that in a test world too. I didn't get close enough to get sucked in, but the ground and everything around for a pretty respectable radius did get sucked in. Now the center explosion should fling the rest of them out in all directions. I'd say it went off. Frame rate just took a dip. And frame rate is nothing. Yeah, actually I'm going to have to try that now that it's been brought up. Alright. And of course it didn't do anything to this. But this stuff has been flung way out here. Not quite regularly, but we've created some serious overhang here. And the world is not redrawing. Oh, I just phased right through that. Okay, let's see. Okay, where's the portal gone? Alrighty. Let's see. We need nighttime for this. There's the moon. Orange portal at the moon. Where's our villager? Blue portal. Goodbye, testificate. They're not going to survive this. Look at this. Let's get some daytime again. I just needed night so I could see the moon. Oh. Here's to you, chicken. Not anymore. Now he's a spy chicken on the moon. I don't want to get too I didn't want to get too close, but I wanted to look in that thing to... Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. What have I got in here? Okay, pretty much everything. Everything except a Klein star. There. That actually ought to be plenty. Yeah. That portal is still active. I got too close to it, but it looked like from a distance you could actually see the you could see the Minecraft Earth through the portal because the other end of it is on the moon. Alright. Any other villagers still around? I don't know. That crater was, the center of that crater is where the village was. I don't see any. Greetings. What? Oh. Wow. This is awfully regular and squared off for a ravine. Especially here. Look at that. I've never seen a squared off ravine before. Yeah, those red power rubber trees are just way big time powerful. Hey, I got an idea here. Oh yeah. First, I built a reactor on top of one of the village houses, filled it with uranium cells, and no coolant at all, fired it up and got out of there. It took about 10 seconds to overheat and blow. And then I loaded up, and in the bottom of the crater that it left, I set off a little over 2 stacks of nukes from Equivalent Exchange, all in one spot. It blew a hole clear down to bedrock that must be 150 blocks across. Okay, we need some daylight here. Getting too dark. Well, you see the orange portal, I shot that at the moon. And so wherever the blue portal is, you know, it's like that old line from Ralph Cramden on the Honeymooners way back when. One of these days, Alice, bang, zoom, it's going to be lonely up there on the moon. I went through it once, which is why I died. That's a heck of a way to clear out an area, though. Look at this. Just keep moving the blue portal. Talk about a way to mine. Or at least clear an area. You don't actually mine because you don't get to keep any of the stuff, but doggone it. I could make my own chunker with this thing. Look at this. Okay. What other fun can we have here? Yeah, here's the crater. The reactor was set off right in the middle of it, where the village house was. More nukes, huh? I think we can arrange that. Oh, that in a PvP match? I expect it would. Especially if the thing about stuff getting sucked to the moon was enabled. That ought to be enough nukes. Okay. Let's see. I think I need to disable this before I accidentally walk into that portal field. Get sucked to the moon again. What time is it here? 1:03 Central. 1:03 a.m. Central Time. Here's another way to get rid of, to cut down red powered rubber trees. That ought to do it. Oh, wait a minute. I want a way out. Oh, heck. That ought to take care of that tree. I would say a lot more effective than the traditional way of just using a flint and steel. Although back in 1.3, when fire would just keep spreading forever, that was really impressive. Actually, they do have sound, but you have to be close enough to them. And I didn't feel like getting blown to pieces. Well, 2 red power rubber trees and part of a couple more. Completely eliminated. Let's see. Hey, Spider. Got a toy for you. Talk about killing a fly with a sledgehammer. See, that had a sound effect. It's just, when I set all those off, I didn't want to be anywhere too close. So I got out of there quickly. Here's our crater. Where the reactor went was a hole sort of like that one, and in the center of it at the bottom, a little bit over 2 stacks of nukes dropped down right here, and it created this. Oh, you're right. Creative mode, and that lends a certain amount of immunity, doesn't it? All right. Let's try that out. Okay, let's see. Well, there's more rubber trees to get rid of. How about that? Okay. I am going to do one thing now. Just a second. Well, hell. Okay. Oh. I forgot to switch back to creative, didn't I? They're still going off. Oh, the mercurial eye with nukes in it? That would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. All right. First, I want to survey the damage. Because there were a chain of explosions going off. Oh, good grief. See, that over there is the original crater, I think. And this is another one. Again, blasted clear down to bedrock. Hey, Creeper ain't got nothing on this. Okay. Okay. Mercurial eye with nukes in it, charged all the way up. Wait a minute. Transmutation mode. Apparently it doesn't work. Creation mode. No. Oh, that's right. Kleinstar needs to be into it to fuel it. Now let's try transmutation mode. And creation mode. Nope. It won't create with nukes. That's because nukes apparently don't have an EMC value. That's a shame. That is a terrible shame. Fire charge? I don't think that exists in 1.1, does it? Fire resistance, actual fire, peat fired engine. No, fire charge is not available in 1.1. Ah, my oil rig. That's what that is. Neither. This was built together by just downloading all the mods and installing them myself by hand. Time consuming, frustrating, and so on, but it worked. I just finished building the Season 2 mods, building the Season 2 jar, doing it the same way. In the Season 2 jar, I've got everything that Direwolf 20 has in his Season 4. Okay. All right, Ender Twit. Where's the hole? Yeah. Come on. Bye. Let's see. He went down there, so let's send him a little gift. Creative mode, I remembered this time. I think the Enderman's gone. At least he damn well better be after that. Okay. All right, well, this has definitely been a fun way to end things. I think probably, in my opinion, somewhat better than the blame it on the Enderman conspiracy theory thing. They give you a good long time to get away from it. And apparently nukes don't destroy other nukes. This should set off just the one, and the rest of them will go off afterwards. Apparently it doesn't take a whole lot of nukes to get all the way to bedrock. Wow. Certainly an effective way to clear an area. Well, I would say that with that, I just thought of something. Let's see. I know about the shoot the moon thing, but can you shoot the sun? Apparently not. That's too bad. Because I imagine, that if you could, it would have to have the same kind of effect as the moon, only like 100 times stronger. I don't think I would have died in creative. Let's find out. Creative mode on. Whoa! The blast threw me clear up here above the clouds. Okay, gotta try that again. That was cool. Let's make it daytime, just to get the most out of it. Standing on it this time. Oh, hey, better yet. Let's make a box. And fill it with villagers. Okay, that's good there. Now, before we fill it with villagers, put a lever right there. And put nukes in there. There we go. Well, that's about all I can manage to fit. Here we go. Oops. Just blew me off to the side. Frame rate crashed. No, Minecraft crashed. Some kind of class exception. Okay. Is that lined up good? Yeah, I don't know where I found that background, but it's cool. I've done that F11 full screen thing, and it's okay to do that when I'm just playing, but if I'm recording or streaming, it takes too much. I guess that's too much of a fall for them. There, guys. Set yourself up with a village down there. How long do you figure they'd last? Okay. Well, at the very least, this has been entertaining. And yeah, I was mean to the villagers, but what the heck? They stare at me. They sit, stare, and pretend to be inscrutable. Now, I think I'm going to close this thing down and maybe actually start recording on Season 2 a little bit. I'm going to take that one a little bit of a different approach on that. With this one, with Season 1, I had this thing going on where it was this whole thing where I was, I guess, kind of infected by this whole Direwolf 20 thing, the way he did things. And it got to where it started to feel like work. And I'll be honest with you, it sucked all the fun out of it. It was a lot of fun for a lot of it, but there was parts of it that was just miles and miles of agonizing work. Getting that auto crafting thing set up and fixed several times. As a matter of fact, I think there's still parts of it that don't work. I just quit bothering to try. But I don't know. With Season 2, I've got all the mods installed, and so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play it to be having fun and playing Minecraft, and the mods are there if I want to use their functionality, but I'm not going to feel obligated to do anything with all of them at all. You know, I've got everything there. It's available if I decide I want to use it for something, but I'm not going to feel obligated to. And that, I think, will let me have a whole lot more fun with it. And I'll feel free to go ahead and, you know, dink around designing and building a house for 3 or 4 episodes if that's what I feel up to doing, you know. And now things like industrial craft machines to get the most out of ores and stuff like that, and maybe even a little bit of equivalent exchange, although I don't want to go crazy with it, you know. But I don't want to make the whole thing all about what am I going to do with the mods today? What big fancy mod build am I going to do today? It's just, I don't know. Direwolf can get away with that and enjoy it. At least he sort of sounds like he enjoys it. But it just doesn't work for me trying to do that. It's a lot better when I can just get in there and do what I feel like I want to do at the time, which is why I have so much fun in my main world and why I'm enjoying that Remembering Beta series so much. You know, that's actually a lot of fun, because there's a lot of things about 1.3 that I kind of missed, like that water ladder thing. I never got a chance to build one, because by the time I had it figured out, it was 1.5 and they didn't work for squat. And then it was 1.6 and they didn't work at all. Same thing goes for booster carts. And so I'm looking forward to doing stuff like that in that 1.3 series. Anyway, dare I say it, it's been a blast. I think I'm going to get out of here and work on recording another something. So take it easy. I'm out of here. Thanks for showing up, everybody. It was fun. Definitely a blast. Multiple blasts. Alrighty. Later, everybody.